Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. See you again with me, Wardatul Laili Hidayat, and my ID number 2111010600004. In the last video, we learned about adverb, and now we will learn about adjective. Okay, what is an adjective? Adjective is a word that describes or modifies a noun or pronouns. The part of adjectives such as good, happy, long, bad, etc. And for example, the sentence is Risa a beautiful girl. She has long hair and good attitude. In the sentence, beautiful, long, and good is an adjective. They are modifies noun or pronoun. Okay, next we continue learn about kind of adjective. Commonly, kind of adjective there is two sides. The first is descriptive adjective and the second is limiting adjective. Descriptive adjective is an adjective that modifies a noun or pronoun by describing it or expressing its quality, such as cruel, ugly, beautiful, tall, etc. For example, sentence is she speaks to the tall man. Tall in the sentence is an adjective, modifies man. And the second is limiting adjective. Limiting adjective is an adjective that modifies a noun or pronoun by restricting it rather than describing the qualities or traits of it. Limiting adjectives are contrasted to descriptive adjective, which do describe nouns and pronouns, such as a, an, some, etc. There is five part of limiting adjective are article, demonstrative adjective, possessive adjective, indefinite quantity, and the last numeral. On the other hand, there is some types of adjective, such as first, adjective of quality, second, proper adjective, the third, interrogative adjective, the fourth, distributive adjective, the fifth, attributive adjective, the sixth, superlative adjective, and the last, predicate adjective. Okay, next we learn about part of limiting adjective. Okay, the first article. There are only three articles and all of them are adjective. They are the first definite article is the and the second is indefinite article are a and an. They are used to discuss non-specific things and people. For example, the pencil is red. And the second example is I have a new novel. Artikel juga sering disebut sebagai kata sandang. The second is demonstrative adjective. Like the article the, demonstrative adjective are used to indicate or demonstrate specific people, animals, or a thing. The part of demonstrative adjective are singular and plural. Singular include this and that, and plural include this and those. The third is possessive adjective. Possessive adjectives are used to indicate possession. They are my, your, his, her, etc. For example, my umbrella is colorful. And note, possessive adjective also function as possessive pronouns. The fourth, indefinite quantity. Indefinite quantity is used to discuss quantity is not clear of non-specific things. There are three sides. Yang pertama, yang berarti banyak, such as many and much. For example, river has much water. Many used for countable noun and much used for uncountable noun. Dan yang kedua yang berarti sedikit, such as few and little. For example, my mother cooked a little rice for dinner. Few for noun, is countable noun and little for uncountable noun. Yang terakhir yang berarti beberapa, such as some, any, and several. For example, I have some cheese. The fifth is numeral. There is two numeral. The first ordinal number and the second is cardinal number. Ordinal numbers such as first, second, third, etc. and cardinal numbers such as 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. For example, ordinal number is I am second class of senior high school, and the example for cardinal number is I have one book. Next, I explain the other types of adjective. The first, adjective of quality. The first, adjective of quality. Adjective of quality is discussed about shape or situation of noun or pronoun, such as small, fat, large, poor, short, rich, diligent, etc. And for example, my house is large. It has 5 rooms and 1 garden. In the sentence, large is an adjective of quality that modify house. The second is proper adjective. Proper adjective is an adjective that comes from a proper noun. Before you read any further, it may be a good idea to review our great guide to proper nouns. In brief, proper nouns are nouns that refer to unique people, places, and things. In general, we use proper adjective to say that something originates from a specific place or is related to a specific person, such as proper noun Mexico become proper adjective is Mexican, England become English, Java become Javanese, Canada become Canadian. For example, the original Java people live in Javanese. In the sentence, Javanese is proper adjective. The third is interrogative adjective. Interrogative adjective is an adjective that modifies a noun or pronoun in order to ask a question, such as which, whose, what, etc. For example, I have 3 cakes. Which one do you want? In the sentence, which is an interrogative adjective. The fourth is distributive adjective. Distributive adjective is an adjective that refers to members of a group individually. The part of distributive adjective such as each, every, either, neither, etc. For example, every child is weeping. Often, distributive adjectives are used to slightly alter a sentence's meaning. For example, the first every child is weeping and the second example the children are weeping. While these two sentences are close in meaning, the first sentence say that a child is weeping and the second say that a group of children are weeping. The fifth is attributive adjective. Attributive adjective is an adjective that is directly adjacent to the noun or pronoun it modifies. An attributive adjective is not separated from a noun by a linking verb. In English, attributive adjective usually come directly before the noun they modify. For example, he has some delicious food. And the second example, I have a beauty dress. In the first example, some delicious is an attributive adjective. And the second example, beauty is an attributive adjective. The sixth is superlative adjective. Superlative adjective is an adjective used in comparisons to describe something as being of the highest degree or extreme. We use superlative adjective when making comparison of 3 or more people or things. such as biggest, fastest, largest, etc. For example, this apartment in the biggest built in this country. In this sentence, biggest is superlative adjective. And the last, the seventh, predicate adjective. Predicate adjective is an adjective that is used in the predicate of a sentence. Sentences and clauses are made of two major parts, the subject and the predicate. The subject, very simply put, tells us who or what is doing or experiencing something and is usually a noun, phrase, or pronoun. The predicate, also very simply put, tells us what the subject is doing or experiencing and usually consists of a verb or a verb phrase and possibly a direct object, subject complement, and or other modifiers. For example, Sheila takes her bag in the room. And the second example, Cat eats fish every day. In the sentence, Sheila takes her bag in the room, Sheila is subject, takes her bag in the room is a predicate adjective. Okay, my friend, I think enough from me and I apologize for any mistake of my explanation. Thank you for listening. I hope you insight into my topic and the last I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.